A very good day to all of you. In this video, we will explore the guidelines for continuous professional development provided by Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, New Delhi. Continuous professional development aims to empower educators with cutting-edge pedagogical tools, offering them the freedom to tailor their professional growth through a cafeteria approach, where they can select from a range of offline and online training activities that best suit their needs. As a part of this campaign, suggestive guidelines for the completion of at least 50 hours of continuous professional development as recommended in NEP 2020 have been framed and presented for all the stakeholders concerned. 50 hours CPD training is broadly classified into offline, that is face-to-face mode, and online or distance mode, occupying 30 and 20 hours respectively per academic year. Here you can see the academic year is divided into 4 quarters. Each quarter is having 3 months and the quarterly total hours will be 12 hours in quarter 1, 20 hours in quarter 2, 9 hours in quarter 3 and 4. Implementation and monitoring of above CPD course for PGTs, TGTs, HMs and PRTs will be executed by the principal at Vidyalaya level and verified at RO level. Please note that the online mode of training can be replaced with the face-to-face mode but not vice versa. The suggested activities are based on the guidelines issued by NCERT. So there must be 30 hours for face-to-face training and 20 hours for online mode. After this, suggestive areas and topics are given that can be covered in CPD courses for the academic year 2024-25. Each session will be counted as of 1.5 hours duration. Different levels are given: Vidyalaya level, cluster level, regional level, KVS ZEET level or headquarter level. Teachers can also do the various workshops conducted by external agencies like NCERT, CIT, IGNOU, Swayam, I Got Karmyogi, Nishtha, Diksha, NIOS or any other agency or knowledge partner recognized by KVS. Other activities of continuous professional development by self-learning in KVS in face-to-face or online mode can be considered. These activities can also be taken and recognized as a part of CPD to meet the requirement or go beyond. All the different activities are given with the number of CPD hours considered. Now we will see how a teacher will calculate the number of hours for continuous professional development. These are the suggestive modules for the continuous professional development for teachers, vice principal or principal. Academic activities, face-to-face, online mode. Here you can see the number of hours are given. If you have worked as a resource person in academic activities, it will be counted as 3 hours per day at headquarter level. Innovative project recognized at headquarter level 18 hours. E-content development per topic or chapter 40 minutes to 1 hour duration approved by the principal, then it will be counted as 3 hours. In-service courses will be counted as 6 hours per day. Induction courses will be counted as 6 hours per day. One workshop will be counted as 6 hours per day. NGO program like Awaken Citizen program or Adolescence Education program will be counted as 6 hours per day. In the online mode, trainings taken from Diksha portal, Swayam portal or MOOC, it will be counted as 4 hours per training. Now at the regional level, for setting of question paper at RO level or the development of study material, it will be counted 3 hours. If you have worked as a resource person, it will be counted as 2 hours per day. For innovative project recognized at RO level, it will be counted for 9 hours. E-content development per topic or chapter approved by the principal, 3 hours. For face-to-face training, in-service courses, 6 hours per day, induction courses, 6 hours per day, one workshop, 6 hours per day. For online mode or distance mode training taken from Diksha portal, Swayam Prabha or MOOC, 4 hours will be there for each training. Now, at Vidyalaya level, various academic activities are given. If you have worked as a resource person, 3 hours per day, assessment of answer scripts board classes, 1 hour per day, but it will be counted at a maximum 10 hours per year. If you have worked as an external examiner, it will be counted 3 hours per day. E-content development per topic or chapter approved by the principal, then it will be counted 3 hours. Field visit or community approach, 6 hours per day. Attending NCC or Scout camp, 6 hours per day. NGO program like Awaken Citizen program, 6 hours per day. Contribution for the publication of school magazine or newsletter, 2 hours. One workshop will be counted as 6 hours per day. Subject committee meetings at the end of each month, 1 hour. Staff meeting by the principal at the end of the month, 1 hour. If you have taken any online training from Diksha portal, Swayam Prabha or MOOC, it will be counted 4 hours per training. Now, some self-initiatives are there. Setting of question paper at RO or board level, 3 hours. Local or regional paper publication, 3 hours. National level paper publication, 6 hours. International level paper publication, 12 hours. Resource person, 3 hours per day. Assessment of answer scripts board classes, 1 hour per day. External examiner, 3 hours per day. Innovative project recognized at RO level, 9 hours. Innovative project recognized at headquarter level, 18 hours. E-content development per topic, 3 hours. Field visit or community approach, 6 hours. Attending NCC or Scout camps, 6 hours per day. Development of alternative or innovative pedagogy, 3 hours. NGO programs like Awaken Citizen program, 6 hours per day. Workshops by CBSE, 6 hours per day or as per actual. In-service courses, 6 hours per day. Workshops, 6 hours per day. Subject committee meetings, 1 hour. Staff meetings, 1 hour. Online trainings on various portals, 4 hours. So that's how a teacher will calculate the number of hours for continuous professional development during the academic session 2024-25. Principal will certify all the activities along with the completed relevant hours spent on them by the teachers 2 times in a year. First span will be there from 15th to 31st December and second span will be there from 15th to 31st March. Please note that comment of the reporting authority on 50 hours of CPD is to be mandatorily mentioned in the APAR of the employee. Teachers, HMs, VPs and principals who have completed a minimum of 100 hours in continuing professional development during the previous academic session will receive priority consideration for the roles of resource persons, associate course director and course director. That's all from this video. Thank you very much.